Hi friends, this is Archangel. So I was talking to a guy the other day, and I casually asked him about his weekend, as I knew that he had attended a family function, which he was dreading, and so I wanted to twist the sarcastic thorn just a little bit. In response, he gave me an exhausted look and he did the air stroke. Now, the air stroke is something I have seen countless times throughout my life. It is basically making the stroking movement of a male masturbating, and its intent is to communicate boredom, monotony, something that sucks or was stupid or a waste of time. The air stroke is like air guitar or air drums. You do a mock reenactment of something, whether it's a musical instrument or males masturbating. And the air stroke is definitely a mockery of male anatomy and processes. You ask a coworker how the 5-hour paint drying meeting went, or you ask a friend how dinner at the in-laws was. You ask a fellow student how the lecture in super duper calculus went, and they do the air stroke. That is intended to mean essentially that it sucked or it was boring, and they were simply sitting around wasting time by stroking it. I have always been bothered by this gesture, even when I was a kid in school, yet I never knew why. However, now, being red pill, I now realize this is simply another manifestation of male devaluation. We mock and devalue male anatomy and sexuality, and I have seen females do the same gesture as well to communicate the same things, which angers me quite generously because they use it purely to mock males. And now, the air stroke isn't just a stroking motion, it is a stroking motion ended with the spreading of the fingers to represent ejaculation. It's meant to signify stroke, ejaculation. Now what? This mocks male sexuality as pathetically quick, boring, pitiable, disgusting, etc. It has been a long-standing nonverbal gesture that has come to describe any number of undesirable situations in life, doing yard work, fixing the car, being guilted into chores at the in-laws, etc. I was at a street party not too long ago and met a couple girls who came up and just started chatting with me. Everything seemed to be good. We were conversing pleasantly. They even started to dance a little and tried to entice me to join them. Then the band played a song that apparently they didn't agree with. And so the two sisters in unison started swaying back and forth, rolling their eyes and doing the air stroke. Apparently that was to show their disapproval of the lame song. I distinctly remember being quite offended by this blatant display. I was embarrassed that people had seen me talking to them. They were announcing point blank that they devalue males and uphold the man-hating culture which spawned such a non-verbal gesture in the first place to signify boredom or disapproval. These simple gestures of these two pampered eaters pointed directly back to a male-devaluing culture. It was yet another one of the 50 cajillion reminders that we live in a male-devaluing culture, and that misandristic propaganda envelops us, making it acceptable for people, including females, to use such a male-mocking gesture as part of normal communication between humans. I also remember one of the girls trying to flatter me into societal compliance in order to get me back into the line. She said, "You're way too good-looking to have long hair," which translated meant, "Cut your hair, dude, put on your saddle, and put the bit back in your mouth." So I simply gave her the deadpan eyes, then I turned and let her see my hair as I walked away. The air stroke is simply another manifestation of male devaluation that most people see and register, maybe they even use, yet they are ignorant to its implications and the misandry it spreads around culture like a virus doing laps around the populace to keep everybody in line, bent on their knees before the divine feminine. If masturbation is used to communicate redundancy or boredom or time wasting, then where is the equality of gestures? Females are equal, right? Yet I don't see people putting their index and middle fingers together and doing a mock swirl over their crotch to insinuate a female stimulating her clitoris and masturbating, or the air swirl. I don't see people doing the air swirl when asked about how the grocery shopping went, or how the Monday morning commute was, or how exciting mowing the lawn was. I don't see people doing the air swirl to demonstrate their displeasure over anything where chores or family/societal gatherings were obliged. I mean, tell me I'm wrong, but I don't observe people take the same middle and index finger and mock sliding them in and out of a vagina to communicate boredom or monotony. I don't see either sex do the air bang to non-verbally tell others that something sucks or is totally stupid. I don't see people communicate the wasting of time by using gestures of a female masturbating. Oh, but we can sure mock male masturbatory gestures and use them to communicate negativity. Basically, we're saying that male masturbation is pathetic, repugnant, even a disgusting way of passing time. Masturbating males are loathsome, just like the lines at the airport, jury duty, or Thanksgiving with the entire extended family, on both sides. We devalue males, and since males do nothing but spank their crank all day, every day, 24/7, 365, and since we hate males, obviously, we're gonna mock them and their favorite activities, right? The air stroke is male mockery for one, and for two, I don't see equality of gesture mocking female masturbation. Gentlemen, I think you can do the math here. Stand with me, live free.